The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Little River Medical Center. Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I'm back at Little River Medical Center and I'm joined by Dr. Christine McGinley. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. I hope you are.
I'm so glad to be chatting with you again. We have a lot to go over. Why don't you go ahead and tell our viewers what you do here at Little River Medical Center?
I'm a family practice physician. I've been here for almost 20 years. And I'm also the chief medical officer for all of our locations.
So you deal with a lot of different patients, a lot of different age ranges here. So we're going to be talking about Medicare visits, your annual wellness visit. What do our viewers need to know?
So an annual Medicare visit is an annual preventative visit. It's for anyone who's enrolled in Medicare, and for most patients that's typically at age 65, but for some patients, they do have Medicare at an earlier age, and they are also eligible for this visit.
So why is this visit important? What are some of the things that you go over during it?
This is very important because we discuss cancer screenings, including colorectal cancer, lung cancer, cervical, and breast cancer. We also discuss all the important recommended immunizations. So pneumonia vaccines, COVID vaccines, and the huge array of vaccines that are recommended.
Okay, and we're talking about this is typically for the patients that are 65 and older, but there are some cases where you would have Medicare at an earlier age. Are there any other screenings that you go over for your older patients?
Absolutely. There's a health risk assessment questionnaire. This helps look at fall risk. We address activities of daily living, such as can they cook for themselves, shop for themselves. These are important things for patients as they get older. We also address diet and exercise, and we kind of personalize a plan for you.
Oh, that's very neat. I like that. So this is something that's done only once a year?
It's done once a year, that's correct.
Okay.
So there's an initial visit when you first get enrolled within the first 12 months of Medicare. You'll have an initial visit. Then once a year after that, you can have the annual well visit.
Okay, and I know some people are probably wondering how long the visit might take too.
So it depends. At our facility at Little River Medical Center, we actually do some pre-work to this visit. So it shortens your time here in the office. But we have a team that reaches out to you prior to the visit. They're going to go through the questionnaire, the health risk questionnaire with you, and have things prepped and ready to go for when you come into the exam room.
And we talk about this a lot, about how Little River Medical Center really does take that time to work with your patients. You walk them through every step. Tell me a little bit more about why that is so important to you guys.
So as part of this visit, as we discussed, we're addressing the whole person, activities of daily living. If the patient doesn't have transportation, we offer transportation services to bring them to visits. We can also assist with if they're having depression, anxiety. We have behavioral health services here on site that can help. We have nutrition services to help with the dietary needs. So we do have a vast array of services for that.
It's a holistic approach.
That's
I've
right.
heard a holistic approach. We love that. So if somebody's watching right now and they want to make an appointment, what does that process look like? Do you have to be a patient already, or how does that work?
We are always accepting new patients. We can be reached on the phone. We have access online now. These Medicare well visits can be booked at any of our regular business hours, but we also offer now Saturday appointments in particular for these well visits for those who can't get here during the week.
That is incredible. Thank you so much, Dr. McGinley. I appreciate you chatting with us today. Guys, if you want some more information, you can go to www.lrmcenter.com. This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Little River Medical Center.